When you have 20 pairs of shoes in your closet and somebody asks you for money and you tell them no, you're telling them no because of greed. That's the reason why. Let me explain to you. The 20th pair of shoe in your closet, what are you going to do with it? It's going to be there for years. You're not going to wear it. But the person asks you for money. The excuses we like to give is you're lazy or I can't keep giving you. I can't please everybody. That's the excuse that is more convenient for us to use. But that 20th pair of shoe in your closet, if you don't wear it, of what use is that shoe to you? 50 years from now, that pair of shoe, of what use is it going to be for you or to you? 80 years from now, that pair of shoes, of what use is it going to be to you? But you know the person that asked you for that money, they're never going to forget. So that shoe, that money that you give the person for the shoe, they'll never forget it. But that shoe is never going to do anything for you. That's number one. Now, I'm talking about people that have to give and they don't want to give. Like people that want to buy the second house, the fourth car, the next island, the next plane, the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris. There is nothing wrong with that. But we do that because of greed. The same people that have all the Lamborghinis and the houses in the world. Imagine if there's no one else living on earth and they're the only people. Do you think they will feel that their Lamborghini is worth it? No. So when they say no, it's about greed because they want you to see what they have. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I want you to understand where they're coming from. And there's nothing wrong with them telling you no, but I'm just letting you know how it is and what and why. And also mentally, some people can't see that. Some people like praise, they like for you to acknowledge them. That's what makes them happy, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't want you to look at them as a bad person because that's what makes them happy. You looking at them, praising them, acknowledging them for what they have is what brings up their spirit. So you may feel that, okay, why wouldn't you give me this? Because you have so much. If they give it all, they're not going to be happy because they're looking up to you to acknowledge them. If you are on the same level as them, they're not going to feel happy about their lives because they're going to feel like there's no separation between you and them. So naturally, as humans, they want to be exalted and praised. So that's why they do it. It doesn't make it wrong. So you cannot fault them for that. But at the end of the day, now speaking to them, I'm just letting them know the money you give to someone will be more valuable to you in the long run as opposed to you buying that 21st pair of shoes. Because that person will always remember that money that you've given to them. That is number one. Number two, when you want to give, I know people always want you to feel that, okay, if you give, they're going to keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. You can say no, but don't say completely no. Or alternatively, take that money and give it to somebody you think might appreciate it more. Because you buying the seventh house, the 10th house, the 100th house, 100 years from now, what is that going to do for you? But that money you give the person today may feed them today and they'll never forget. So if you're looking for someone to appreciate you, appreciate what you've done, try to give them something today that they can appreciate for you or can appreciate you for. Don't wait till later or wait for another time to try to please them. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's okay if somebody doesn't help you out. Don't get mad at them. Some people, that's how they like to be praised. That's how they like to be seen. They like to be seen exalted. And nothing can ever satisfy them because they're always going to want the next competition and competition. Remember, these days, most people have vehicles. Back in the day, in the 1700s, in the 1500s, there were no vehicles. So the poorest man today with a car can righteously say that they were the richest man 500 years ago or 10 or 400 years ago, because at that time there were no vehicles and they have it today. Somebody with a cell phone today can probably say they were the richest man 500 years ago because there were no cell phones 500 years ago. So imagine now you have a cell phone and you go back 500 years with your cell phone. Everybody, including the king, is going to look at you like, wow, you could just pick up the cell phone and call somebody else, and the king cannot do that. You would be an icon. You would be the smartest man ever. You would change lives. All the countries will be looking up to you. But we have that today, and we still feel inferior to other humans. It's because our brain is playing tricks on us. So it's all about the brain. So don't get mad at somebody who's not helping you out or giving you money. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be happy about where you are. Because you may say, I asked them for this, they didn't give it to me. If they gave it to you, they might not be happy with themselves because they're always trying to meet the next competition. They're always trying to buy the next car, the next house. So it's okay. So don't get mad. Just work harder or look elsewhere. Because we like to demonize people and get mad at people because we feel they're selfish for not giving us something. We are all created differently. We like to look at ourselves, oh, this one is taller, shorter, heavy set, skinnier, this and that and that. But when it comes to the brain, we ignore it. Not everybody can think like you. Some people, if they don't have money, they look for a job. Other people look for other ways to make money. So the people that look for a job may feel, wow, I can look for a job. Why can't you look for a job? Because our brain was created differently. Not everybody can be on the same pace. So we cannot lump everybody together. So what I'm trying to say is this. If somebody doesn't help you, it's okay. They're not a bad person. That's just how their brain works. And if they tell you, oh, go work harder, go this and that, they're just giving you an excuse. They don't want to help you. What they're trying to say is this. I need my money for myself so I can make more money. And then they'll tell you, oh, I want to make more money to leave behind. Well, guess what? If they already have money, that means the people they are with as family are probably doing well. So when they tell you, oh, I can't keep giving, what are you going to do with all that money? The extra television you're buying, the extra shoes, the extra watches, the extra plate, does that make you happy? You're never going to go a time when you were sad. Let's say you hear bad news and you just start to cry. You go in your closet and pull out your watch and look at it and say, yeah, this makes me happy. No, you're probably going to call somebody to talk to. You're probably going to need somebody to talk to. It shows how much important human interactions is. So don't let somebody fool you about that. It's okay if they don't give you money. It's okay if they give you money. And there's nothing wrong with you as well. You are okay for feeling the way you feel. All right? Thank you, guys.